welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. To my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So today's video was requested by a subscriber of mine named Sarah, and we're going to talk about it in today's video. Now, if you have seen Candance Owens, she's recently been floating the idea that there is a planned attack that may happen in the month of December of this year. We're going to take a look at that, see if there's any energy there. It's also interesting as well because it did come up in my New York City mayor second channeling, was I did back in October 24th, 2025. I did talk about that. I'm going to read it to you guys again. If you want to go ahead and watch my other New York City mayor races videos, I'll put them in the description and in the comment section below as well. If you want to kind of get a catch up. I also talked about back in June and May how the U.S. government may be attacked or be attacked by an enemy, be blamed by the enemy, but really it was an ally attacking the United States, or the U.S. planned a cohesive effort with an ally to attack the American spaces to justify something or some sort of action or narrative that they're trying to create. So this is what this video is all about. This video is just for entertainment, educational purposes only as well. If you want to help out the channel, bro, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, hit the bell icon, engaging with the content, sharing this video with others. Really helps boost the algorithm here on this YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the hype button as well. That's a brand new feature. It also helps my videos be shown to more people. This will really help us as a community, as a collective. By all means, don't feel like you have to do it, but if you want to do it, you want to help the channel grow, by all means, do so. Anyway, let's go ahead, let's begin. Let's start talking about the psychic channeling. So you can see here that this was channeled on October the 24th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I forgot to tell you a date. This is being recorded on Friday, December the 5th at 1:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so let me read you the psychic channeling. This is for the New York City one. Dark, dark days are ahead for New York City. But if they heed the warning and elect a mayor with heart and servitude, the city shall be saved. For that we say it shall. The desire of the city of capitalism is no more, but rather a reckoning of the old style, the old way. If somehow the man of heart loses, New York City will feel the spade that draws close to his neck, severing the head of what would have been the beast of resistance, of change, of progress. The matters of the city, the path is on, will experience turmoil and turbulence, but it's the captain who's on the ship that can either glide it towards a soft landing or a great smashing into a building. There will be no doubt but another great terrorism in this city, but for naught it will come regardless who comes. It's planned, it's premeditated. It's a rallying cry for those who seek outward for comfort, joy, and reasoning. The man of heart can give you all that you need, but heed those who he's sworn to protect the people from, will resist and cause premeditated violence to make the man of heart appear weak, to weaken the resistance. Do not give in, do not sway, for that your own heart will become dark if you comply to the spade of heart. It will destroy you, you will become a dam. Don't. The spade of heart is symbolic of the MAGA or Cuomo, whereas the man of heart is oftentimes seen as Mamdani. When New York City is beautiful, it has its own tune, its own ring, but it can easily be lost for what's coming. Do not sleep. Vote for the man of heart. He will sacrifice himself in exchange to protect you from the spade of heart, from the darkness from within and out. There are many who are looking to destroy the sacred city, for not they'll fail. It will be premeditated with an ally and an enemy. The truth on TV will be in between the lines. The best is yet to come. Do not give in to darkness as this is the last attempt. Vote for and wish your heart to elect a man with one, so that love can heal a broken city. You have one chance, one choice. Face better times or face destruction. Your choice. Channels on October the 24th, 2025 at 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also am very shocked how on the news this really is. It talks about the TV and read between the lines, like the the issue between Donald Trump and Mamdani in the White House, the Oval Office. They say read between the lines, which we're going to have to do a video on, but it's saying to read between the lines there. But also talked about how there will be another terrorist attack regardless who is elected mayor of New York City. But it never gave us a clear specific time frame for when that occurs. Right? So let's go ahead, let's take a look, let's find out, is Candance Owens correct that there could be a possibility or a planned possibility of a terrorist attack? Now here's the thing, if something like that comes out public and someone announces that, you just scared off the cat, right? There might not be one anymore. And they'll keep that in mind as well. Alright, let's go into the reading, because I only have a limited amount of time to do this. Alright, so spiritual angels tell me, is there a planned attack, premeditated attack on the United States, whether by its own government, by an ally, by an enemy, to create some sort of fake attack on U.S. soil? In the month of December. Okay, now cards just fly out once I said in the month of December. Okay, the first card we have here is the Four of Swords reverse. Okay. Followed by the Six of Pentacles upright. The top of the deck is the Fool card reverse. The bottom of the deck we have here is the Three of Pentacles reverse. This is open, this is exposed. This is underground when it's upright, but it's reversed. It means something's been exposed in the future. And here you have it, the Fool card. Something in the work, almost in completion. You can kind of see here, if you think about it like a graph chart, you have here roughly around 60% of the project or the plan has been completed. It is roughly around 87% completion. It's not fully completed. This is the Fool card. This is in the past tense. That's why the Fool card is reversed. When it comes to the first two cards that came out, we have the Four of Swords here. It is reversed. The reversal card is indicating that there is an attempt, there is an idea, it's in prospect. It is not an action, but rather something that is thought about, something that is in motion, something that is being currently tweaked and planned. So yes, there is premeditation for this. There is premeditation. Again, this video is just for entertainment, education purposes only as well. And then we have here as well, underneath that premeditation, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is funding. This is money. This is underhanded. This is back deal. This is not in alignment with the universe. This is not harmonious energy. This is underhanded, which tells us that something is being delivered to complete this project. This is, from, remember I said it, it's like a line graph. About 60-something% is completed to about 87% completion. The money is in the direction of this completion cycle, which means somebody is funding this to occur. Somebody's funding something for some sort of action to be taking place. So to answer your question in more definitive, yes, I do feel that there is energy here. There is movement. There is attempt. There is thought processes behind this. The question is it doesn't feel like the project has been completed enough that it's going to occur in the month of December, but rather sometime later when the project has been completed. So spiritual angels tell me, will an attack, based off of what you just told me recently, going to occur this month, within the next 30 days, into early January? Is there going to be an attack on the United States in any capacity within the next 30 days? The bottom deck here is the Five of Swords reverse. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles. There's something being halted. There was an idea, it was a plan, it just didn't happen quite yet. Spiritual angels tell me, will there be an attack on the United States, whether fake or real, within the next 30 days into early January? Will there be an attack in some capacity within the next 30 days? Whether fake or real, with the project and plan that you just told us, will it be enacted this year, at the end of this year, before the end of this year, into early next year? Okay, we have Tulsi Gabbard on here, the top of the deck. We have here Seven of Pentacles, which means tips, which means this is like warning. So this is definitely, I'm hearing the word shot fire. Specifically the word shot fire. The bottom deck here is Gemini. So the Gemini is reverse. You remember the 333 from the New York City mayor race? Channeling, this is 333. I mean 33, right, 33. This is the card that represents the Aquarian energy. So this is going to be against the collective. So whatever's going to happen is going to be against a certain group of people. This is the water card in reverse. It's going to create an environment of emotional turmoil. So this is designed, whatever this plan is, it's designed to hurt a certain demographic of people. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the cards. The first thing is we have the double card in reverse. The double card is the oppression, to release, right? This is to contain. This is to release. The devil is to release. We're acting it's something possible going to occur in the month of December or into early January. We have here to release. What is to release? Death. Right? A rebirth, a change, an alteration. This, when it's reversed, means an ending, a permanent ending. This is to force a change in direction. So what is this attack supposed to look like? It's going to look like, if it was to occur in some capacity, it doesn't mean it has to be a physical 9/11 style attack, but it'll be an attack in some capacity. It's going to look where it's going to direct or divert the energy flow into doing where it wants to be. So what it's saying is it's saying that the people or the powers that be are trying to make the energy flow more malleable and more tailored to where they want the energy to go, to where they want that future to look like. And so they're using certain events to get the desired outcome. Think of it like this way. They're using it in a way that makes it look like them playing checkers or chess. They're playing the game. It's a long process, but they're playing a long game, right? And that's what it feels like. It feels like this is not instant. This is not like out of the blue. And normally a terrorist attack is either out of the blue or it's a little bit planned, but it's not something that's the long game. This is telling me here, whatever this attack is, this is a long, it's leading up to this. This is like a game that's being played. They find this to be kind of fun, actually. It's kind of messed up. We have here in the past tense, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is providing opportunity. The Page of Pentacles is looking at this and say, ooh, look at this plan, look at this money, look at this funding. We can do something with this. We can create a narrative. We can spin something in our favor for one. We can use this money to create a dynamic in a world where we can be able to maneuver and manipulate things, you know. And it's interesting too because I'm hearing the word now, where is your God? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the word, where is your God? And like, you know, like how when people say, you know, the line, where is your God? And it's normally by somebody who's trying to hurt somebody else. It's like the person who's hurting the other person is essentially saying, there's no one to protect you. No one is going to save you. That is literally what they're doing. It almost feels like in some way they know what happens beyond death. They are not afraid, which is why they're more willing to do what they're doing, because they know what's on the other side. So this is hyper intelligence. This is somebody who is aware and who has high knowledge. So this is confidential. We'll tell this it has been eliminated that if this was to be a regular, ordinary person, whoever done this, or will do it, whoever will be blamed on, it won't be an ordinary individual. It will be orchestrated by a governmental institution in some capacity that is aware of knowledge about the higher up, more aware of confidential information, which tells us it's more governmental related projects than rather than that of an individual causing some sort of harm on behalf of a collective. So, think of it like this way. It's not Obama bin Laden. It's going to be a country that does this, whether the United States government or another government that's in cahoots with the government. There is going to be something here, but it's definitely no way is it going to be an individual person that will do this. Here you have the Empress card in reverse, which means to dethrone liberty. The Empress here is to dethrone, to end something. The ending is to end the way the normal system works. This is the Statue of Liberty. Ironically, the Statue of Liberty is located in New York City. This is reversed, which indicates something is down. But there is no indication here of a tower card quite yet. We do have on top of the Emperor's card, we have the Two of Cups, which means the collective, the agreement between the American people and its governmental institution. This is called the social contract. Right? This is the agreement. This is to go the hell with the agreement. It's saying that the government is no longer going to abide by the social contract between the collective and its own government. Here we have on the right side of the collective social contract, we have the Four of Coins here. There's going to be a clear division between the military. If the people haven't stepped down already, they are going to start stepping down. But they're not going to, quote unquote, be any resistance in the military in any capacity. And here's why. They are cleaning house now. The Four of Coins is saying to clean house. So if you're asking the question here, will the military save you? Will the military save the government? The answer to your question is no. And it makes a lot of sense. I even did a video on this as well. If there ever comes a choice between the military and the American people, whose side will the military choose? Will it choose the government or will it choose the people? I don't remember that video in terms of the overall energy. But here's what I can tell you. Is that time and time again, in the United States history since its founding, has always betrayed the American people. There was even plans to kill and slaughter hundreds of Americans to create a paradigm, to create a story, a narrative, to get the rest of the United States on board. So again, I ask you the question, if that's the case, and I told you everything on this YouTube channel for the longest time, that everything's being repeated, every dark thing that's happened in the United States is being repeated, and that was part of our past. I ask you again, is the military going to be on your side? The answer is pretty simple. No, it would never be on your side. And I hate to say, and I hate to really say that, because there are a lot of veterans out there who really fought for this stuff, who really fought for us. But really, what they didn't realize is they were fighting for an institution that was already planning all this. This was premeditated. This was planned more than a century ago. The United States' fall is happening now, of course, but it was planned around the 1800s, the 1900s. Yeah, I know, it's shocking. It's a lot to wrap around, and we're going to go through that on the channel. But this has been planned. This has been worked out. Remember, time is man-made. So therefore, if time is man-made, all you need to do to travel back or forward is change the energetic frequency and you can move. And I'll show you how that works and how you can do it too. Anyway, going back into the reading. We have here, it's on top of the Emperor's card, the Devil card, and the Death card. We have the Queen of Swords. This is Tulsi Gabbard. She represents the national intelligence, the national security. Here we have is to release. To release a rebirth, a change, release a move narrative, to release a new outcome, a new timeline. That's what it is. To release a new timeline. To end the current structure of liberty. This is the Queen of Swords. This is the traitor. She represents a traitor because remember, she was paid by Russia. So I'm not saying Russia is doing this, no. But here's what I can tell you. That she represents a traitor. So the release of a new paradigm shift in the United States by bringing down democracy and ending social contract because of a traitor. Now here, on the top of that here, on top of the Page of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords. Betrayal, oppression, to target. Remember I said there was going to be a certain demographic or group that's going to really take the hit for this? It's designed. It's not by accident. It's by design. And here, the cards that fell on top, when I first asked if there was going to be an attack, This is the Five of Swords. This card has always come up many, many times since Donald Trump has taken office. This is the card that represents a coup. So, and here you see the military in the back with that guy. And you see all the militias and everything else like that. So I ask you again, is the military going to be on your side? Now, so the reason why it's a little bit different of an attack is because the terrorist attack is caused by another entity, it's caused by an individual, a group, an idea, ideology. The Five of Swords is going to be a little bit different. People are not going to see it because it's going to be orchestrated by the government. It's going to be orchestrated. It's going to be designed. Remember, they control the media. They can put whatever narrative they want out. So the Five of Swords, what is that designed to do? The Five of Swords means to consolidate, to control. So what is his attack going to look like? It's going to look like more like a coup. But it's going to be behind the scenes coup. It's not going to be in your face coup. That is why it's going to be harder to know when there's going to be an attack. It's an internal coup from the bottom up. So that's what I'm getting. So it's not an attack in the way that we will see in 9/11. It's going to be massive like 9/11 because it's going to be so monumental, so life-changing for all of us. But it's from within. The attack is from within. The terrorist is within. The traitors are within. They're inside the government. They're inside our institutions. That is where the attack is coming from. Again, this video is just for entertainment, educational purposes only. I have a feeling that I need to say that I'm not suicidal in any way. I don't take any drugs. I don't drink. I don't do any overdoses. So if there's anything happened, you will know that it was not true and anything you hear outside is false. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This will be a part 1. There will be a part 2 coming soon. So just be careful with the words you're saying in the comment section. Just kind of like coded a little bit. Any question, I'll answer it in part 2. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.